we go to Nashville this week, and I might as well give my thoughts. So we'll go briefly over trucks. I thought for the most part, Truck Series was all right. Roger Cruz continues to just have one of like the worst lucks ever in the season. Haley Deegan embarrasses herself, and Carson Hose a bitch wins. So I mean, the race was solid. It was okay. I don't really have much of a problem with it. Xfinity was kind of a crash fest and really, really frustrating to watch. There was a part where it went green. I like that, but overall, well, then a leash kind of won, so that kind of sucked. But then if Allmendinger didn't win, then Herbst would have won, so kind of a lose-lose. But for once, that's like one of the rare instances where a truck race is like better than Xfinity. But the main event, Cup, the first stage went green, and it was honestly it was really good. It was really good. Now, I really had no idea Gregson was even back this week. That was not well documented at all. I didn't even see anything on Twitter. But Gregson's first race back, and he decides to just block Chastain when he's leading. It's like, that's really smart. You just came back from a concussion, and you're going to put yourself in a situation where Chastain could have potentially, booped you out of the way or did something just stupid, really, really dumb to do that after you just get back. You're just asking for trouble. So yeah, that was really smart. Gregson just continues to embarrass himself on so many levels. So that was just hilarious just to watch him just be stupid. Because that's like the last thing you want to do when you come back from a concussion is to, put yourself in a situation that could, you get yourself wrecked. So that was stupid. But the first stage was really good. The battle between Reddick and Chastain, and the best thing of it is just it was organic. It went green. Really, the only problem with it is that we had a stage caution that ruined it, because the end of that stage was set up to be like almost a 3 to 4 car battle. Like, I think 4 cars are under a second, at least 3 cars. So it was awesome. But yeah, once again, stage cautions just ruin the flow of a race, and it hurts it. It's unfortunate. It happens every week. Sometimes it hurts more than others. And this instance was just, it was really good, and then it just got halted. Luckily, stage 2 happened, and we had literally like 3 to 4 laps of the top 3 just being 3 wide, and that was cool. This wasn't like a 550 horsepower bullshit where, they're just going full throttle and there's the drivers aren't slipping. It's like you could visually see the cars just being like kind of on edge when they're doing that. So that was cool. And it went green, and it went green for a while, and then Tyler Reddick was going down pit road and lost a wheel, which again, this happens way more often than it should. I'm tired of it. I don't really talk about it enough, but I should start talking about it or start writing it down. But cars losing tires happens way too often. This one lug nut wheel aesthetically is cool, but clearly the pit crew can't properly fully secure them, and we're very, very lucky that no one has gotten seriously injured from tires just flying off and going into the stands or going into pit road and hitting someone. Like, we're so damn lucky that it hasn't happened. It kind of pisses me off that this happens way too much. I'm tired of it. And it's just, what was wrong with the 5 lug nuts? Like, what was so wrong about it? Because I don't remember in the Gen 6 era this happening almost once a race, or just happening this much. Someone get a chart. Someone get a chart. Because I don't think it's happened this much. In the first year and a half of the Gen 6, this happened. Just, they're lucky. They're playing with fire with that. So that's kind of annoying. Ryan Blaney wrecks. He hits a part of the track that doesn't have a safer barrier, which, why doesn't every part of the track have safer barrier at this point? But still, it was a decent hit. Now, the biggest problem with that is, once again, the car's durability is put into question. Like, it shouldn't even be a question that the car's durability is trash. Ryan Blaney should not be saying that was the hardest hit he's ever had in his life. When, I don't know how fast he was going into that wall, but the fact that was the hardest hit he ever had, when there's other tracks on the schedule And other incidences where he's going much faster and hitting stuff, that's kind of a monumental red flag. I'm tired of it. These cars suck with the damage. Probably got hurt just from Kyle Busch it accidentally hitting him because Brad Shipp missed a gear, and that's stupid. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of that too. Like waiting 9 months to fix an issue. I mean they fixed the Kyle Larson like Talladega damage stuff. They fixed that like in like a month and a half maybe. I'm just so avoidable. None of this needs to happen. Like none of this should have happened. Where, just it's so stupid. So hopefully Ryan Blaney doesn't have a concussion. We'll just add that to another list of drivers that had concussions or something. I don't know. It just, God, it's so frustrating. I remember Jeff Gordon, Atlanta 2015. He hit a part of the track that didn't have safer barrier, and he got through fine. It's raining because God's crying about how the safety of these cars are just terrible. So that's annoying. And again, as good faith as the race was, as everything I liked so much about it, the actual on-track racing product I thought was pretty good. NBC was way better than Fox. We didn't have Clint Boyer crying about Truex winning boring races and that being just awful. It was good. I liked all of that. It's just some of those problems, rear their head, a tire, safety of the cars, that sucks. And that's always in the back of my head when all this stuff is going on. So I can't give this a a super crazy high rating, but I did think the race overall was pretty good. Chastain probably wins his most legitimate race of his career because Coda he wins in a dubious circumstance at Coda. Talladega he literally just did nothing and the seas parted and he just kind of got lucky with the win. Here he straight up just passed Truex on track. We had battles for the lead, which was already better than Wilkesboro. And I don't know. It was nice. It was nice to see Chastain just win straight up and no dumb controversy. He's been very silent the last few weeks, but hey, he got to win. I don't like the fact that he was trying to gaslight people in the Victory Lane interview, trying to act like he's the victim so much when he's caused a lot of dumb stuff himself. Not really a fan of that. I want to like Chastain so goddamn much, and he just makes it so freaking hard because I do like the underdog story that he went through and everything about it and his journey to be in the Cup Series, and I like that. But Jesus Christ, don't gaslight your freaking your viewers into acting like you're the victim. It's bullshit. So unless today he raced good. If this is a sign of Chastain to race better and race not like a complete idiot and tone it down like 10%, don't know, but it's a start. Maybe by 2033 I'll start to appreciate it more. I don't know, because I don't like to it takes a lot for a driver to win me over. Kurt, look at Kurt or Truex. Really for a number of years I didn't even like them. Truex I was just neutral, but 2013 changed that with the Spingate stuff. And he got bumped out of the chase for a reason that wasn't even his doing. And Kurt took you audibly, not audibly, I guess to audibly, right, this makes sense. Audibly and then visually he changed and you saw that and there you noticed it. It's gonna take more for me to believe that Chastain's like this changed soul. Especially that interview, that bugged me. So I don't know. But I can admit he earned that. It sucks because I'm a Truex fanboy. I'm a simp boy. Anybody he straight up won. But the race was good. The cars looked like they were tough to drive. Passing was difficult, but it wasn't just impossible. And I guess probably too the coverage helps show a better race or something going on. And those last, I don't know if it was between like 50 to go to 30 to go or 25 to go. It was edge of your seat, peak entertainment with the way the broadcast was showing how Chastain was getting through lap traffic, Truex, all that. That was good. Unfortunately, it wasn't a super, after that, 25 to go, it kind of fell off and it wasn't nearly as exciting, but I thought it was really good. I want to give this race an 8, but I just can't. Some of those problems with the car rear its ugly head, the tires thing, and the stage caution breaking up the flow of the race. It sucks because we're almost could have had an 8 for me, but I'm going to give it a 7. Even with all that stuff, I think a 7 is a pretty fair rating. So that's really my general thoughts. There's not a whole lot more I want to go into. But yeah, it was just nice to have, a relatively just almost straightforward race. Very, very minimal yellows. I think there was 3 or 4. I don't know. It was nice. I appreciate that. And we had a long green flag run at the end. It played out, and Chastain like straight up earned it. Like he just, he did smart things on track. Well, I don't know I don't know if this is like an off day for him, and he's just not gonna, he's gonna go revert back to being stupid. But he was quiet the last couple weeks, and I don't know what that was or why he was super just unusually off the pace. He's like around 20th at some points in other tracks, like at Charlotte, and I don't know. I don't know, but there's really not a whole lot else I can really say. So yeah, 7 out of 10. That was good. Chicago Street Course is next. I'm almost going into that with probably the worst expectations possible. And it's got a bad feeling it's going to be bad. But hey, if it's going to prove me wrong, I will eat my hat, or at least make an effort to eat my hat if the race is like above 5 out of 10 or something or something. I don't know, but I'm sitting here waiting to be proven wrong. So yeah, that's really all I have to say. Let me know what you think. I'll see you all later, and have a good day.